All right, so get this. We're going deep on this theory from Texto Colado, and it's a wild one. It says, forget one universe. Ours was born from smashing into another one.
Yeah, no kidding. Right.
No, seriously. But hold on, this isn't like comic book stuff. We're talking real physics, quantum mechanics, the whole shebang.
All right, the heavy hitters. And what's cool is it takes those ideas we've heard of, but like makes them into something totally new.
Okay. I'm intrigued. Lay it on me.
So start with this omniverse thing. Now, it's not a place, more like a concept. Think possibilities, all laid out as probabilities, like some cosmic blueprint.
So not a bunch of universes hanging out, but more like potential universes.
Exactly. A cosmic wave function almost. And get this, two of these possibilities, they overlapped. And just like, two ripples meeting on a pond, bam, they collapse into being real.
Whoa, so the Big Bang wasn't just an explosion, it was like two universes. Wham.
That's the idea. And all that energy from that crash, unimaginable amounts, right? That's what got the universe expanding like we see it today.
Like it's still going from that initial oomph.
Exactly. That's why it's inflating like a balloon. Now think about this. If the omniverse is all these potentials, could other universes have formed the same way?
Okay, now my mind's blown. So there could be tons of them out there, all from these cosmic crashes.
Totally possible. This theory throws open the doors to, well, everything. And here's where it gets even wilder. We got to talk dark matter.
That's spooky stuff, right? Like most of the universe is made of it, but we can't even see it.
Right. What if, and stick with me here, what if it's actually gravity, but from particles in another universe leaking into ours?
Wait, something we can't even detect is pulling on us from another reality? That's insane.
It's called the evolving multiversal intersection for a reason. It's like those universes are tangled up, even after the Big Bang up, right?
Okay, that is a great name. Got to give them that. So if they're entangled, does that mess with other stuff? Like what about time?
Oh, time gets messed with big time. This theory says time itself might be from that crash. It's like an after effect, an emergent property.
Hold up. Time didn't exist before the universes collided.
That's what they're saying. And get this, why time moves forward. It's all about entropy, stuff getting more disordered.
Okay, like my desk after a long week.
Exactly. So these universes are always going towards more entropy, and that's what makes time flow forward for us. Wild, right?
This is getting deep. But you said earlier there's actual evidence for this? Please tell me we're not just in crazy town here.
Oh, there's stuff to look at. Remember the cosmic microwave background? It's basically the afterglow of the Big Bang. A baby picture of the universe.
Yeah, they use that to figure out what was going on right at the beginning, right?
Well, in that picture, there are these weird spots like wrinkles in space-time that could be leftovers from universes interacting.
So we might actually have a picture of the crash. No way.
It's possible.
Yeah.
And the hunt for dark matter is another big clue. If we can figure out what it's made of, it might totally back up this idea that it's like a gravitational echo from another universe.
This is all so mind-blowing, I need a minute to process. So we've got this cosmic background radiation, the search for dark matter, all pointing to this insane theory.
And there's one more piece we got to talk about. Gravitational waves.
Those ripples Einstein predicted.
Those are the ones. The theory says when universes collide, they should make unique gravitational waves, different from like black holes merging.
So we're talking a brand new kind of wave carrying the signal of a universe collision.
You got it. And with future detectors, even more powerful ones, we might pick up those ripples and have even more proof.
So let me get this straight. We've got the cosmic microwave background, dark matter, ANED, the potential of gravitational waves, all pointing to the idea that our universe wasn't alone at the start, that it came from this crazy cosmic dance with other universes. I need a break. My brain is fried.
It's heavy stuff, no doubt. But that's what makes it so fascinating. It's a reminder of how vast and mysterious the universe is, and that we're just scratching the surface.
I feel like we're at the start of some cosmic detective story, and I am hooked. There's so much more to unpack here, though, so much more to learn about this theory. Where do we even start with the rest of this?
One of the things that really gets me about this theory is how it messes with some pretty basic ideas. Like, we were talking about time being born from this crash, but what about cause and effect? Like, if our universe came from another one, doesn't that kind of break the whole cause and effect thing?
Yeah, it's like which came first, our universe or the stuff that made it? Or maybe like they're all tangled up together in a way that just doesn't make sense to us.
That's the crazy part. This theory is saying maybe it's not a straight line, but a loop. Like the universe is colliding makes time and cause and effect like we know them, but then those things could affect the crash itself. mind blown, right?
My brain is doing backflips trying to picture that. It's like the universe is creating itself using the very laws it's making up as it goes along.
It's wild, no doubt. And it leads to another big idea from Texto Colato, this thing they call multiversal realism.
Multiversal realism. Okay, now you've got my attention. What's that all about?
Basically, it's saying those other universes aren't just like what ifs. They're actually real, and they're messing with our universe in ways we can actually measure.
So it's not just hypotheticals. It's saying the multiverse is a real part of our world, shaping things right now.
Boom. And that's where it gets really deep. Because if our universe is just one of many, what does that mean for all the big questions we've been asking forever? Like, is our fate already set? Do we even have free will?
Yeah, if we're being tugged on by other realities, does that mean it's all predetermined? Or maybe it gives us even more choices somehow.
It makes you wonder, right? And here's another one. What if those other universes have different laws of physics? Like, what if gravity works differently somewhere else, or time runs backwards?
Whoa, hold on. So everything we thought we knew about the universe could be totally different somewhere else. That's both scary and exciting at the same time.
No doubt. This theory takes things philosophers have been arguing about for centuries and throws them into science. It's like science fiction meeting real physics, and it's blowing my mind.
I feel like we're exploring a whole new world, a whole new universe of knowledge, and we're just at the beginning.
And the best part is, as we get better tools, like those gravitational wave detectors, who knows what we'll find, every new piece of evidence could change everything we thought we knew.
This Texto Colato theory is really making me think big. All those other universes out there, each with its own rules and possibilities, it's almost too much to grasp. But is there anything in this theory that says those other universes would be anything like ours? Or could they be so weird we wouldn't even recognize them?
That's a good question, and to be honest, Texto Colato doesn't really have an answer. It focuses on how our universe got started, but it doesn't really say much about what those other universes look like. And that's where things get really interesting.
So while it tells us how universes might bump into each other, it doesn't put any limits on what those universes could be like or what kind of rules they have.
Exactly. And that's what I love about theoretical physics. It gives you a starting point, but then it's like, go wild, imagine anything. Like, what if some of those other universes are made of stuff we haven't even discovered yet?
Or what if they have totally different dimensions of space and time? Like more than the 3 dimensions we can see in the 1 dimension of time.
You got it. It makes you rethink what a universe even is. It could be so different from what we can even imagine.
It makes you wonder, if they're out there doing their thing, is there any way we could ever see them? Like directly, not just these little clues Texto Colato talks about. Could we build something powerful enough to actually peek into those other realities?
That's pushing the limits of what we think is possible right now. But hey, maybe one day, who knows? We might just figure out how to do it.
I'm definitely feeling that sense of awe and wonder right now, but also a little bit of a headache. Maybe we should step back from the science fiction for a minute and remember what Texto Colato is actually telling us.
You're right, it's easy to get carried away. So, back to the main points. First, this theory is all about how everything is connected. It's not just that our universe might have come from another one, it's that those other universes are still affecting us, even if we can't see them.
It's like we're part of this massive cosmic web with threads leading to places we can't even imagine.
And that leads to another big takeaway. This theory, even if it turns out to be wrong, makes us think differently about the universe. It's like question everything, explore new ideas, and embrace the mystery.
It's a reminder to always ask, what if? And to never stop searching for answers, even if those answers lead to more questions. But I'm curious, what does Texto Colato say about the future of this whole multiversal thing? Was that collision a one-time deal, or is it still happening? Could we have more cosmic crashes in our future?
Well, to be honest, Texto Colato kind of leaves that up in the air. It's really focused on how our universe began, but it does kind of hint that these multiversal interactions might be like an ongoing thing.
So not a one-time crash, more like a cosmic dance-off that never ends. Universes bumping into each other, sparking new ones, who knows?
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
And if that's true, it just opens up even more crazy possibilities. Like, could these future collisions make those ripples in space-time, the gravitational waves, that we could actually see with our instruments?
And could those collisions even, change the laws of physics in our universe, even a little bit?
It's possible. What I'm getting from all this is, this theory isn't just about the past, it's about the future, too. maybe even about other realities that are out there right now.
It really does make you think, doesn't it? It's almost too much to take in sometimes.
Yeah.
But before we get too carried away, maybe we should bring it back down to earth for a minute. Is there like one big takeaway you want to leave people with?
I think the biggest thing is this. Even if this evolving multiversal intersection theory turns out to be wrong, it reminds us to be curious, to question everything, and to never stop exploring. The universe is full of surprises, and every new discovery gets us a little closer to understanding our place in it all.
I love that. It's a reminder that learning is a journey, not a destination, right? And who knows what incredible things we'll find out there as we keep exploring.
Exactly. Maybe one day we'll be able to do more than just theorize about other universes. Maybe we'll actually see them, see how they're connected to our own.
Now, that's an exciting thought to end on. Thanks for taking us on this incredible journey through the evolving multiversal intersection. I have a feeling I'll be thinking about this for a long time.
The pleasure was all mine. Keep looking up at those stars, keep asking questions, and never lose that sense of wonder.